Here's a little Vivinator. Everybody wants to see the south end of a northbound moose, right? Let's see, we get her face. Vivi, look at Mom. Oh, that's a car, Vivi. Not important. Nope. She's just on a sniffing spree. Anyway, let me turn this around. How do, buckaroos? How you doing? How do you like my hat? I'm kind of fancy. I wear it both ways, front and back. I don't care if people say, it's on backwards. I don't really care. Because I like it. And at my age, don't much give a shit. Just saying. But anyway, on my mind today is a couple things. Number one is the mango moose knuckle himself. Every time, have you ever noticed any other defendant gets that whole press corps thing lined up outside of a courtroom with the bicycle racks and stuff? You ever notice? Nobody else gets that. They set that up especially for him. So him not being able to campaign, he complains all the time. But he's on about he can't campaign. Holy Jesus, I'm having trouble with my words today. That, oh, Joe Biden isn't allowing him to campaign. Every time he gets in front of those cameras, it's another feckin' rally. Have you noticed? And all his rallies are him bitching and moaning anyway. So what's the difference if he does it there? Or at a 100,000 person crowd in New Jersey, where the maximum capacity is that venue was just under 20,000. And if you look at somebody did a drone shot of that, it was maybe a third full. Sure, he had a couple thousand people there, but they were leaving in droves. Did you see that? They were just going and going, and they were like all along the boardwalk. There was more people leaving that were staying. Just saying, it was just a little nuts. But yeah, he's going on about, oh, Joe Biden, he's interfered in the election. Biden's DOJ has set up this sham trial. It's all rigged, the judges conflicted. Come on, really? You know less than a third of the people in the United States actually believe that horse shit, right? So if it's Biden's DOJ that is punishing him, and oh, before I get to the next bit, if you like it, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. If you have some family and friends that need to see a different point of view other than Newsmax, show them this video. So anyway, what I'm going on about here is that come out today that Trump wants to do a whole bunch of debates with President Biden. Biden said, bring it on. Right? So one's scheduled for the 27th of June on the CNN stage. I know that can't be impressing them too much. And there's not going to be an audience because the last time, and with all the stuff with Palestine and Israel right now, they don't want a bunch of interruptions and protesters and stuff. They want to get down to the business of debating what's best for the country. Well, one person wants to get down to debating what's best for the country and what he's done for the country. The other one wants to bitch and moan about Biden's DOJ. But the thing is, he talks a good game every goddamn time. He talks a good game, but he never plays it. You notice? Everybody else is a liar, but when it comes time to testify, oh Jesus, the bone spurs are acting up. I can't make it. The bone spurs. Every time something comes up like that, gets another case of the bone spurs, runs away. Every friggin' time. Now this time with Cohen's a liar. Well, Cohen did time for his lies, and he got charged with the exact same shit that Donald Trump is charged with. That's right, but you notice only one of them did time, right? So there's that. And then Biden's DOJ is against him and against Republicans. Biden's DOJ just indicted 2 senators that are Democrats. That's right. We got Henry Cuellar and his wife Imelda. And we have Bob Menendez from New York. Cuellar's from Texas. And Menendez's wife, whatever the hell her name is, can't remember. Not important. But yeah, they're both charged with trying to use their influence in their position, and they're both charged with bribery, taking money for services rendered. Now, Cuellar and his wife, since 2014, have been accused of getting over $600,000. I'm looking for Vivi all the time, so that's why I'm not looking directly in the camera. So anyway, yeah, they're accused of taking bribes from the Azerbaijanis to do with gas and oil. And he's using his influence to get them better deals and maybe work around some regulations. So that's what his wife thing we're up to. So they got $600,000 since 2014. But you know, maybe he should have taken some little trip to New York and talked to Bob Menendez. Holy Jesus, first day with the new mouth or what? About how to lift the profile a little bit to see how he can make a little more. Because now Bob Menendez and his wife when he was sitting as the chair of the Foreign Relations Committee, was making deals, and he got like $486,000 in cash. He got a bunch of gold bars, got a Mercedes for his wife, plus paid mortgage payments. It's a good job if you can get it, right? So yeah, he gets his mortgage paid and everything else. Now, he had a psychiatric evaluation, Mr. Menendez did, but the judge in his trial has said, oh, by the way, they picked the jury today too. Jury selection was Monday. The jury's picks 6 jurors, 6 alternates, so that's done, and opening statements start today. But anyway, so Menendez was making these deals. He's charged with being in with these 3 businessmen selling halal meat. Boy worries about his meat, I'm just saying. So anyway, there's that part of it. And then we have the other part where you got all these cash things with the Qataris and the Saudis. So they're working on that. So he gets all this money from them. Now, they're saying that the psychiatrist isn't allowed to testify about generational, I forget what it was, generational trauma to do with money and stuff, because apparently when Menendez was in Cuba, they took all his family's money. And then his dad had a gambling habit, and Menendez was paying that off for a while, and when he refused to pay, then his father left the planet. So I guess he's got a little bit of guilt on his shoulders. So I guess he thought he had to make up for lost time, so he started this bribery and other stuff. So he gets all this cash. They raid his home when they find out about the bribery and the rest of the stuff. And he's got money stuffed in his jackets and his pockets. Just saying. And then they find a whole suitcase full of gold bars. Now see, they kicked up quite the fuss when Fani Willis paid cash for everything. And her father said because back in the day, and it got passed down to generations, that they do keep amounts of cash at home just in case something happens at the bank, which happened a lot in her and Fani Willis's dad's day. So yeah, maybe it's not so crazy for that. So maybe I can give him a pass on some of the cash. But then again, there's his wife, and she had herself a safety deposit box at the bank just down the street. That's right, she had a safety deposit box just down the street. You think she would have gotten one for Bobby, wouldn't you? She thought it was all right to pocket her money into a safety deposit box, but still it's not registered as cash in the bank. It's cash in a box in the bank. So that's what she did with her money. So he could have done the same thing. So they wouldn't have found all that stuff at the house. So they got all that stuff going on. So guess who was in charge of those indictments? Biden's DOJ? Say what? But they're only picking on the mango moose knuckle, right? So yeah, there's all that stuff going on. It's just where there's crimes, you get indicted. Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. Only one Republican's been getting away with it far too long. Now it's coming to light, more people are going, he did what? Yeah. Now, the Cuellar's, Henry and Imelda, have flat out said, oh no, we did not do this. We didn't try to fix gas and oil prices and stuff. And we didn't work with a Mexican bank to influence them and regulations and stuff like that to their affiliates. We had nothing to do with that. We are not guilty. Menendez, on the other hand, said, we are innocent, we did not do this. And then just this week it came out that, oh, if this happened, it was my wife. So if the I'm not guilty plea doesn't work, he can always throw his wife under the transport truck. Just saying. So that's how that stuff's going down today. And I'm dying to see how Michael Cowan, I better hope he keeps his shite in order tomorrow on the stand, because all they're doing is looking to rile him up so he'll curse or something on the stand. Because he does get a little carried away. Well, as I do on here, right? But he's a lawyer. He knows how to behave in court. Help him out there, mister. Help him out. My dad was a calming influence on people. So yeah, let's see how that works out, shall we? It's going to be interesting to say the least. So yeah, 2 Democrats indicted on really, really serious crimes. So we're going to see how that works out for them. And knowing how Mango Moose Knuckles luck works, that son of a bitch is liable to get off. I hope not, but keeping my fingers and my legs crossed, just saying. Anyway, everybody, that's my rant today. I love y'all. Take care of you. And again, if you're new, subscribe. Share it to people that need to hear this from somebody that doesn't have a dog in the fight. Just saying, well, I got a dog and I'm keeping it away from Christy Noem. Just saying. Don't trust her around pets. But anyway, 99 loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. I love you all. Mwah! There you go. Have a good one.